Hey everyone, Coach Levi here, and today I'm going to teach you something that even the pros are still working on, and that's the dance with the bike. So grab your bike, class is in session. Hey, before we get started in today's video, I just wanted to quickly remind you that this channel is supported by my Patreon page. Please click the link in the bio and show me all the love that you can. Even $1 a month goes a long way for me. So consider signing up for the Patreon and help me keep this channel alive. One of the things I specialize as a professional mountain bike coach is teaching you how you can train at home so that you can amplify your reps and you can develop muscle memory needed to apply to the trail to make you an even better, more confident trail rider. This certainly makes bike riding a lot more fun. To get started, I always have a proper cone setup. You'll see in my cone setup that I have different color cones. My blue cones indicate my setup cones. My orange cones indicate my action zone cones. And then my red cones represent my turnaround spots. The red cones are also setting up two important areas in front of and behind the classroom. That's your setup zone and that's your follow-through zone. These are two zones that people often forget about when it comes to dialing in their training. So before we get started with the dance of the bike, I want to talk to you about the neutral position, also known as the downhill position. So a neutral position is more of an upright position, and I'm going to give you a checklist to go through for your neutral stance. The amazing thing about what I'm about to show you is it's going to be 5 or 6 things for you to keep in mind, and you're going to continue to think about these things as you ride down the trail. This takes up mental space, and this is always getting you thinking about your positioning and the fundamentals of downhill riding, and you don't have as much space in your mind to think about uncertainties or fears. So just this alone can make downhill riding a lot more fun. Okay, you're going to see that the neutral stance is pretty basic stance. The first thing I want to do is identify which foot I like to ride forward. I identify as a left foot forward downhill rider. Another way to think about this is, what hand do you eat with? I always pick up a fork with the same hand every time, and that's the hand that I eat with. You probably have a hand that you're comfortable eating with. The same is to be said with your downhill foot stance. You likely are either left foot forward or right foot forward. You can be good at both, sure, but I do have a dominant foot forward, and it certainly helps me out when dialing in my skill building and riding through sketchy situations. Okay, so we have my left foot forward, we have level pedals, and the holy grail for the neutral stance is the chin over the handlebar. It's a quick thing for you to look down and just make sure that your chin's over the handlebar. An easy way to keep your chin over the handlebars is to have your elbows out and your knees out. Oftentimes riders will have their elbows drop, and this will push your body weight behind the handlebars a little bit. So make sure to have your elbows and knees slightly out and super relaxed. There's a couple other things I want you to think about when it comes to the neutral stance. I want you to have one finger covering each brake lever. The last thing I want you to understand about the neutral position is vision down trail. I'm looking as far down trail as I can. This helps me with a more upright position and actually flattens my back. When you flatten your back, you can unlock access to your lower body. It's really an amazing thing. Just looking forward on trail helps a lot. So we have level pedals, chin over bars, relaxed elbows and knees, one finger on the brake, vision ahead. This is the point where we start the dance with the bike. Okay, one of the first drills I have my riders start doing is moving up and down on the bike. If you can move up on the bike, I call this a meerkat position. The reason I call this a meerkat position is, think about what a meerkat's doing when he comes out of his den. He's looking into the distance, he's looking for danger, and he's also looking for opportunities for fun. And that's what we're doing on the mountain bike trail as well. From the meerkat position, Lower your center of mass all the way down as far as you can. This is a low and wide position. I call this the bulldog stance. The reason I call this the bulldog stance is because I want to make sure that my elbows are out nice and wide and my knees are out just like a bulldog. When going from meerkat to bulldog, make sure to explore maximum range of motion. What I mean by this is go taller than you would ever go on the trail and go even lower on the bike than you would ever go on the trail. This should be slightly uncomfortable at first, but should become very easy after a lot of practice. All right, the next movement drill I want you to do is super important. We're going to lean back on the bike, putting most of our body weight over the rear hub, and then we're going to lean forward on the bike, putting most of our body weight over the front hub. This is going to help us start moving around over the top of the bike. When you push your bike out, drop your heels. Your feet will assist in pushing the bike forward. When you pull the bike back, scratch your toes down and bring the pedals back for some assistance pulling the bike into your body. And now we can use our hands with our feet. The third movement drill is leaning the bike side to side. This is actually a pretty hard move to start doing if you're a beginner rider. The idea of leaning the bike side to side is to contact your more aggressive side knobbies on your tires to the ground for extra traction and control for turns. The way that you're going to do this is lower your center of mass in the setup zone and then just hinge from the elbows. Try to move the bike and not the body. Some common mistakes that you're going to need to look out for when you video yourself is typewriter shoulders. A lot of people move their shoulders like this and you don't understand that you're not moving the bike. The best way for you to understand if you're doing this or not is to film yourself and analyze your own video. Here's another common mistake. This is easy to spot when riders are doing their side-to-side separation. They'll actually start dropping their elbows and get behind the bars. Think about a T-Rex doing this drill. This movement drill offers an awesome progression for us. We can take this driveway drill and we can start adding a timing element by slaloming in between our cone setup. When we take away our ability to make the decisions of the movements, that's when we start training for the trail. Because on the trail, you can't just turn left or turn right wherever you want to. If the trail turns right, you need to turn right. If the trail turns left, you need to turn left. Think about it this way. The mountain bike trail is the script and you're the actor. You have to read the script and act accordingly. If you can start setting up timing areas in your driveway, you're going to start developing a lot more control over reacting to the trail rather than just learning the moves and doing them all willy-nilly like whenever you're comfortable. The fourth movement drill is twisting. I want you to get used to looking all the way behind you. The reason I want you to do this is a lot of in-the-box riders, which I describe in my book, are afraid to look away from the front tire. If I can get you to look away from the front tire and have a little bit of confidence doing so, you're going to start developing the confidence that you need to start twisting and turning your body for more control around turns. Since the human body wants to rotate from the helmet down to the shoes, if you're looking all the way behind you, I'm hoping that it's rotating your hips a little bit to the side of the saddle. And go ahead and let this turn you. I want to show you how just you twisting can turn the bike. And this will start developing the skills that you need for future advanced cornering lessons to control the corner a lot more. You guys, I had a lot of fun teaching you the dance with the bike today. I hope that these tips make a lot of sense and help you with your progression as you develop your downhill confidence. Hey guys, make sure to visit my website, grab a copy of my book, A Mountain Bike Skills Guide. You can also get this book on Amazon Kindle, and you can order a digital copy off my website as well, so you can have this reference guide on your phone. What did I forget? I think that's it, dude. That's the whole video right there. I think that's a wrap. God, we filmed one video today. Nice. That's very good.
Now you have 4 hours of editing.
More than that.
Oh yeah.
Each of these take me like 2 full 10-hour days.
I believe it.